Long before Josh Duggar was convicted of any crime, many people had concerns and even suspicions about the Duggar family. After all, they were less than conventional when it came to how they raised their many children, and their reality TV series didn't necessarily make the best impression on general audiences. Fast forward a few years, and Josh Duggar received a sentence of more than a decade behind bars, leaving little to interpretation regarding his character. Yet some folks, including Josh's parents Jim, Bob, and Michelle, have long defended their son and suggested that he is innocent. Even fellow inmates of Josh Duggar think he's a nice, regular guy, even if the public feels very differently. In December 2022, after Josh Duggar began serving his prison sentence, a fellow inmate at FCI Seagoville spoke out about Josh's relative celebrity and perceptions about how safe he was in prison. In an article titled "Despite Sensationalist Media Coverage, the famous people at my prison aren't in any special danger," inmate Anthony Accurso explained that despite the perception that sex offenders are not safe in prison, that was more media gossip versus hard fact. For one thing, Accurso noted, most of the inmates at Seagoville weren't actually sex offenders. Some inmates include media-sensitive people whose crimes generated a lot of buzz. For example, a former sheriff and a former head of the Mississippi Department of Corrections were housed at Seagoville as of 2022. The point Accurso seemed intent on making was that the sex offender prisons are actually some of the safest for high-profile people, since the media is keeping an eye out for any news or infractions. As far as how Josh is behind bars, though inmate Accurso admitted he hadn't personally met Josh Duggar, he heard about him from a friend and saw him one time. The friend said Josh was a regular nice guy, but everybody was trying to talk to him. Accurso said he saw Duggar doing a workout video, but they didn't interact at the time. As far as reputations go, however, Duggar seemed well-liked, though uninterested in trying to build his brand behind bars. As Redditors pointed out after reading the inmate's piece, the person defending Josh Duggar was also behind bars for a similar crime: possession of inappropriate material depicting children.